I got invited to a gender reveal party. If you don't know what that is, that's this thing where white people invite you over for some white people bullshit. And I didn't want to go because here's the thing: you don't really know a baby's gender when it's born, right? We've established gender as a social construct. What you really know when a baby's born, you know the baby's sex, right? Scientific fact. You know the baby's sex when it's born. So I suggested we call it a baby sex party. And now I don't have to go. Hey guys, I'm Jason Mack. And these are my jokes. I get a lot of massages because I have really bad chronic pain. I usually get a dude, a male massage therapist. And I'm not saying, like, I would never say that, it's not because, like, I think all men are physically stronger or all women are physically weaker. Obviously, that's not true. It's just, in my experience, men give better hand jobs. So I got problems. I'll tell you why I'm on the show. I have PTSD. I have a traumatic brain injury. I have tinnitus from the war. I have an auditory processing disorder where I can't process speech out of the right side of my head. I have a TMJ fracture that didn't set right. I have Hashimoto's disease where my immune system's attacking my thyroid. I have fibromyalgia. I have sleep apnea. Who wants to fuck? Just putting that out there if maybe somebody wants to fuck. Maybe a little bit, you know? I don't know. It took me a long time to get diagnosed because doctors are idiots. Here's how I got diagnosed. I got on Facebook and I did one of those what is your health age quizzes. It said I died in the 60s. That can't be a good sign, right? I found out that gluten is an autoimmune trigger for one of my diseases, so I went gluten-free. Started drinking gluten-free beer. I don't want to brag, but that's an impressive commitment to alcoholism. But it's been great. I've been a year and a half gluten-free. I lost a bunch of weight. I have a bunch of extra energy. I feel really good. I think since I'm doing so good, I think next weekend for my cheat meal, I'm thinking about eating a bullet. I know. So yeah, I'm trying to be healthy. I don't know, a doctor told me that I should be eating my blood type. Talking to me about the blood type diet. My blood type's AB positive. It's kind of rare. It's like 6% of the population or something like that. So like the only foods I'm supposed to eat are like a bunch of fish I never heard of and like peanuts and walnuts. No thanks. And then like the only red meats I'm allowed to eat are lamb and mutton. So I looked it up. It turns out mutton's just a word for old lamb. So that's cool. Yeah. The way you get AB blood, the way you get a blood type like that is at some point in your genetic heritage, at some point in the history of your lineage, two people got together who weren't supposed to fuck. Well, that's pretty good. Yeah. Nice hat. Can I wear your hat? Hat comedian. I don't know. I'm supposed to like talk about dames now. No, here I can't. I'm not a hat comedian. God bless you. What you do. I have a dog, you guys. I have a black lab puppy. She's so great. Thank you. Her name's a Feminist Agenda. I call her Jen for short. You need something short, you know? But like it's fun, like at dog parks, like an old lady, you know, always an old lady will be like, oh, what's her name? And I'll be like, oh, it's the Feminist Agenda. And then the conversation's over. It's pretty cool. She's great though, because I have really bad like chronic pain. When my pain gets really bad, I'll have like anxiety and like depression symptoms. And what'll happen is I'll be like in my living room and like I just get so bummed out and I'll like hunch over in my chair like this. I'll put my head in my hands. And my puppy, she'll see this and she'll sense this from across the room. She'll run across the room and she'll jump up in my lap and give me puppy kisses all over my face. Isn't that so sweet, you guys? It's the best thing about her. It's the best thing about my sweet little puppy. The worst thing about her is that she's a Holocaust denier. She doesn't claim it didn't happen. She's like, it was 6 million Jews, not 6.1. One of those really specific Holocaust-denying Labrador retrievers. You guys have had dogs before, you know what I'm talking about, right? But like, I can't do anything about it, right? Like, I can't hit her. She's not a kid, right? So I just go on knowing that someone I love is a bigot. So I guess that's what we're all doing now, right? You guys, am I right? Holy shit! That was fucking real! Wow! It got real! It's early in the comedy show for something so real.